Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. Today is episode number 275 on my journey to 1800 ELO. So, if you enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, comment. It really helps my videos get pushed, and I appreciate all of your support. So, without further ado, let's get into today's game. Boom shakalaki. Switch the scene, get some tunes on. Alright, we are rated 1280, which is pretty high up for me. And we are playing Shankar from India. Good luck, my friend. He's rated 1320. This would be a nice victory if we can get it. Alright. So, immediately we have what seems to be an Indian game. I'm gonna go for a London. Alright. My opponent decides to definitely play an Indian game. So, I think I'll just play... I want to play E3, so we'll just do that. We can get the knight out if we want to. My coach doesn't like me playing the London, but I do feel comfortable playing it, so. C5, C3, straight up. All right. I am going to get my knight out to D2. I like this knight coming out because it's pretty flexible. So, seems like they want to play a move like B5. My opponent's playing in kind of a bit of a ridiculous way. I'm going to play A4. I just am trying to prohibit this move. So, opponent is he's playing some chess. We want to get our light squared bishop out, get our knight developed, and castle. So, seems like he wants to do some shenanigans maybe on that side of the board. I'm not worried about him at all. I could play a move like H3 to give my bishop just a square to go to, but I think we could probably just develop and not worry too much. I want to get my knight out. I guess we'll get the knight out. I can always drop the bishop back here if I have to. So. Though I would not want to do that, but we could do that. So, pretty wonky play from my opponent. I mean, it's not bad, I guess, but this bishop sucks. I mean, this bishop can only go to one square. It literally can't go anywhere else. I guess he could do something like this and maybe like try and fianchetto it, but then he's just staring into my granite wall. Alright. D5. Fair enough. I'm just going to continue developing, get the bishop out. This guy is a little loose. If he does some silly shit like that, I could probably just back it up. It's not really what I want to do, but I could also do something like this, but I don't think we want to do that. I'm going to castle. He'll probably castle. Alright. So typically, we want this knight to get up here in the center of the board. That would be the ideal squares for this guy. He's probably going to do some moving of the bishop again. But I think getting the rook onto this file is a good move. So, need to start thinking about what he's going to do. If he moves the bishop here, I can drop it back, or I could take, or I could block with my knight, or I could drop my bishop back, which I don't think is my favorite option, but maybe it is. Maybe I like the bishop on this diagonal because he's kind of giving me a hook. This knight usually likes to be in the center of the board. So it's kind of what I thought was going to go down. So I can put the knight in the center of the board just kind of immediately if we want to. And he just kind of is an all-powerful knight. If he takes like this, it's a fork. If he takes with his bishop, we can actually take with the pawn. We'll just do it. It's kind of a common thing that I end up doing in my London games. We've got good development. Feeling comfortable here. Now his knight can't go there because I can actually just take it. That is a common mistake that people make. He could bring his knight in here, but I win the pawn a few different ways that way. So that's a fork. Yeah, that's why I put the knight there. Is people at my ELO do make the mistake quite a lot. I'm not sure what his best move is here, but I would assume that it's probably taking the pawn. So that is kind of a... doesn't happen very often. Most people take with the bishop. They just give up the bishop for it, because I can leave that knight there for a long time. Yeah, so rated 1280. I've been pretty happy about my rating climb so far. It's been pretty slow since I got to 1200 to gain the points. Like, I don't know. I only play like a game a day, so it's kind of like a... So if I take here, I get it. The whole point is that he's saying I can take that, but then he takes my bishop. Which is fair. Very fair. Takes. takes, check. That's a good move. I mean, it is. Takes, takes, takes. You'd either need to move the rook or you'd need to move the, or take with the king. Takes, 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 takes. I'm not sure if I should take. Takes. Takes. If I take again, he takes, I take. He takes. And I don't really have a follow-up there. Could just rook lift. Get an attack that way. I don't know if I really want him to get on this diagonal though. Like if I just make a move right now, he's gonna move his knight here. Like if I can't bring the queen there. If I bring the queen here, it kind of blocks where I wanted to put my knight. Takes, 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 takes. Maybe that's fine. We'll just try it. Kind of wasting a lot of time calculating there. I don't see that I have a better move there, but perhaps I do. If he takes with the king, okay, so I think this works. Check. If he backs up, we can play this move. Okay. Okay. If I take, he takes back with the bishop. Can get the knight to safety. Do I have anything better? Doesn't really seem like it, does it? I'll take. I mean, this is kind of the problem with the London, is that it is very drawish. Okay, knight is hit. Need to move it. I like this. Yeah, opponent is playing a pretty well. Like, pretty tactical. All right. So I want to get the knight here, putting pressure here. If he pushes, I can't play that check. I guess if he pushes, I'll either need to go back, which wins more tempos. Okay. Can't go here now. If I go here, he takes me. No, actually I can go here with check. My bishop. And that's pretty. We have opposite colored bishops, which kind of blows, but so pawns to the center, right? So if I play here, he looks like he wants to just do that. Takes. It's a very drawn game. But I'm not very good at endgames, so it'll be decent practice for us. Yeah. Sorry I'm not so talkative like I normally am. I'm tired today. I just woke up and I wanted to play chess, but I kind of didn't feel like filming. It was one of those weird days. So I was wondering, can I play this? Because it kind of feels like I can. If I do this, he just pushes. Is that the thought? It is kind of annoying. If he does, I could just leave it. Nah, I think I should take. It's probably the way to do it. It would be cool to be able to play this, but yeah, I think I'll get my king kind of up and at him a little bit. Maybe king f1 was better. Can't really be sure. So it looks like he wants to double up. It's fair enough. Looks to be like it might be a rather boring game. If I do something like this, he takes, I take. Does that give me any hope? I'm gonna try it. If he pushes, then maybe we do have an issue. I don't know. He pushes, takes. Does get scary. He takes here. He might push now. Takes. If I walk my king up, what happens? If I walk my king up here, he could just push. That's number one. I'm gonna take once, just to get rid of one of my weaknesses. Ah. Okay. Okie dokie. We go for pawns. He has this check. No, he doesn't. Oh, yeah, he does. Okay. So here. If I go here, where's he gonna go? Can't go here. So. Boom. We have this as well. Can't move his rook there because my bishop threatening to take this. He can't protect it. He goes here maybe. I could give this check. I could give this check. Got a few different things I could do. But I like this. Just straight up. What does he do? Walk down here. I could give this check. I'm gonna do it. I'm not calculating. I'm just playing on some intuition. If he goes here, I can double up. Could also just win this pawn. Winning this pawn is rather annoying. I don't have a way to defend my rook and protect the z pawn. I could just drop this guy back to protect like this and then double up. That might be safer. We'll play it safe, which is maybe a little whack, but we're going to play it a little safer. I should be able to get this pawn and probably this pawn. can't give me a check there. He can't move a rook here. He can give me a check here. I think I just moved forward there. Okay, so he is trying to force the issue a bit. This isn't really going anywhere. I could push, which might be a decent move. If I just takes. He can't, actually, he can play this now. So if I take, he takes. If I take here, and he takes with the bishop, kind of obnoxious. Could just play this, takes, or then maybe he pushes, boom. Could also play a move like this, then he just goes back here. I'm gonna take. If he takes with the bishop, probably just push the pawn. Takes with the rook. Fine. We're getting to quite the end game now. Oh, he's got this move. No, he doesn't. My bishop covers. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. I think I want to play something like this. I don't know. I'm not really going to be able to take this pawn because I don't want that to happen. Maybe win a tempo on his bishop like this. So if I take this, he's going to play this. I'm going to threaten his rook. So, king here, king here. I like king here, but my problem with it is that he can move his bishop here. I don't want that. If I go king here, he's got less options. I guess I'll go king here. I mean, alright. Just hang my rook in one move. Yep. Alright. Well, that was that. Kind of messed up right there at the end, but apparently black was completely equal with me the whole game. Dude played literally a perfect game. Yeah, I don't know about that, but yep. So that one was pretty easy to analyze. Literally just this move was my misfortune. Yeah, it just wanted me to move my king back. This was another inaccuracy. I should have just backed the bishop up, and he still kind of has the issue. He's got to do something like that. So, yeah, this was the tactical part where I should have just kind of like, you know, paid a little more attention. It's all good though. We tried our best. I think the idea was to do this. Go for like a checkmate, but I didn't go for that. Instead went for a little more of a drawish game. Taken was also a bit inaccurate. Coming all the way back was what the computer wanted. That's crazy. Why would it want me to come all the way back? If he puts his queen here. Why can't he just take this? The computer is wild. Looks like he could just take that. Why can't he? I don't get it. If you guys understand that, let me know. Like, what am I missing here? Why would I back the queen up here? He could literally just take that. I don't know. Seems kind of weird. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I am super sorry that I could not pull off a victory today, but it is what it is. Our opponent played a perfect game. And it's kind of what happens when you play the London sometimes. You just play opponents that play perfectly. But, yeah. Alright, guys. Catch you tomorrow.